Team Berry Field. National Defense Strategy called for a ready, more agile force. We were to enhance how we train, how we deploy, how we fight. We would leverage strategic partnerships with each other, with other organizations, and as important, other nations. This was a heavy lift. Would we succeed? Would we be crushed under the weight? Let's go to the source. Let's hear directly from your group. This is your 2023 Year in Review.
OG personnel totaled 12 named exercises supporting customers from Tier 1 Special Ops to DoD partners and coalition allies. Few of these exercises, Bala-Katan and Whiskey Fury. Bala-Katan featured the first ever MQ-9 in this bilateral exercise, bolstering U.S.-Philippine armed force relations in a highly contested AOR. Another first, years of hard work and preparation culminated as Whiskey Fury saw the first ever MQ-9 land on Tennessee soil.
History was made in the mid-state.
This aircraft is actually called an MQ-9.
The first time one has ever touched down here in Tennessee.
New technology will serve Tennesseans.
Those pilots help more people here at home.
These exercises showcased advancing satellite launch and recovery capabilities. This ability to land without bulky infrastructure and manning cements the value of the aircraft across the spectrum of military ops, thus exemplifying the agile combat employment model required for tomorrow's fight. Moving from exercise to the combat line, this group executed operations from 3 different launch and recovery sites. They did this in support of operations across 2 COCOMs, spanning 11 countries, and reached nearly 7,000 flight hours in over 300 combat sorties. The Ops Group breaks new ground and gets it done.
Always sharpening skills. Targeting received in-depth tactical instruction from ISR experts. The outcome? Next-level training in the respective specialties. And more, they integrated with active duty, component air forces, and joint partners to test headquarters command and control initiatives. These dynamic exercises culminated in decreased sensor-to-shooter timelines. While TDY to Muniz, Puerto Rico, they stood in the gap for a low-man comm squadron. They tackled a backlog of maintenance inspections while swiftly imaging 20 laptops for deployment to personnel around base. Would this training and practice be applicable to federated support in the real world? No doubt. They did this by stacking targeting requirements to the tune of 13,000 MPA days valued at over $3 million. The result? Nearly 4,000 advanced target development products, 67 terminal area models for the JASSM, 86 intermediate target development products, and more. Intel professionals, the quiet guardians of the unseen.
The Cyber Group placed a laser focus on training. They hosted a Cyber ISR skills validation exercise with 8 squadrons across 6 states. The first exercise of its kind, the group nailed mission essential tasking for the ANG Cyber ISR enterprise. At the Indo-PACOM exercise Pacific Sentry, they demonstrated the ANG's agility, providing surge augmentation for contingency ops. Next, the group underwent the 16th Air Force's Service Cryptologic Component Inspection. Would they succeed? Of course. They were lauded as a superior performing group and labeled as the best the inspection team had seen to date. Could they do more? Why not tackle nation building? These airmen joined the Women's Peace and Security Initiative, complete with a summit in Sofia, Bulgaria. This initiative dismantles gender barriers while employing information warfare knowledge with the Bulgarians. Next, they submitted an engagement strategy for the State Partnership Program's All-Domain Awareness line of effort. This helped the SPP Director and U.S. Naval Forces Europe further solidify critical state partner relationships. The result? These airmen are leading the way in the Air Force's key weapons system, intelligence.
To start the year, Medical sent members to Qatar. They came back highly decorated with awards normally reserved for active duty. Additionally, they repaired medical equipment, saving the Air Force over $130,000 in repair costs, ensuring this vital mission. And more nation building amongst our wing. This group cemented their own medical training while sharing knowledge with their Bulgarian counterparts as they prepare for NATO certification. Next, our group stands above all others, ranking number 1 in the state and consistently ranking in the top 5 nationally for medical readiness. finally, when the DoD mandated life-saving TCCC training, your medical team outperformed the entire ANG and active duty Air Force, ranking number 1 at over 98% compliance.
The MSG provided unprecedented support amongst all of their squadrons, as their contracting office has risen to the number 1 ranking for O&M obligation. Their performance surpasses that of all other wings.
Let's get after it.
And more, their command support staff sent personnel teams to Japan in a joint training effort. They supported 7 named operations, processing 386 members and over 50 ID cards, and additionally processed over 300 pieces of mail. Would their mini squadrons follow suit? Their engineers gave superior response to an unprecedented deep freeze. They isolated burst pipes and exceeded $290,000 in repairs to mission-critical cyber equipment and infrastructure. Even more, having completed deployment for training in Japan and rotations across 2 continents and 6 AORs, the CES is mission ready. COM deployed IT specialists across 2 AORs, orchestrating a comprehensive upgrade of the base voice switching system. They seamlessly deployed nearly 500 VoIP phones and 9 network devices, exceeding $350,000. This transformation modernized our technology. The services flight served over 2,600 meals, administered 600 PT assessments,
852,
trained 80 fitness monitors, and lodged 1,500 members. The personnel flight processed over 400 Title X MPA tour orders, and base education executed 500 TLNs, totaling nearly 39,000 days, $1.4 million in DTS funds, and $4.6 million in formal school training. Members of LRS fruitfully trained alongside our sister units, completing 482 core tasks and skill-level upgrading members while fostering working relationships and bolstering unit morale. Even more members successfully met CENTCOM command intent, deploying in support of named operations. SFS personnel successfully secured MQ-9 assets for the historic Whiskey Fury exercise. They fortified base security, having trained 24 new augmentees. And with deployment for training to Alaska, your defenders stand tall and formidable as ever.
drop the weapon!
Wing staff, they lead from the front and have limitless talent. But could they keep pace with the groups they serve? Finance makes it rain. They had one of the best execution rates in the ANG at 99.99% of our $23 million budget. They accurately processed over 33,000 meal and travel pay transactions. And our SOAR team, comprised of chaplains, the DPH, the SARC, family readiness, conflict resolution, and yellow ribbon, your mission is perhaps greatest of them all. You provided exemplary care for our members and their families. PA was extremely active, traveling across the world and producing over 150 video, photo, and news products for global use. They also made history orchestrating a record number of media outlets covering the MQ-9's historic first-time landing in Tennessee. The JAG office continued to give wise legal counsel to wing leadership, and they resumed their status of disciplined briefings for the first time since the end of the COVID pandemic. The MEO office continued to set records with the DEOC survey, having 66% of the wing take part, one of the top rates in the Air National Guard. The 118th Wing IG team completed 4 mission assurance exercises, 2 vertical inspections, 2 horizontal inspections, and hosted 19 states during the NGB IG advanced course.
Attention in the wing.
Command Post operated as the eyes and ears of the wing leadership, ensuring accurate information reached decision makers, providing absolute command and control.
Command mode out.
The Wing Safety Office was especially busy this year. Their NGB continual evaluation inspection found 0 discrepancies.
Proud airmen of the 118th Wing, you are more ready, more agile. You will defend, deter, and dominate. You are the military power required by your country and the citizens of Tennessee. Can we reach greater heights in the years to come? We can, and we will.